Well, that was a nightmare. Left Tom, came out to Winslow to get his shit. I had to wait for a man to come and let me in. So I was sitting there for a couple hours. And I didn't sit in front of the house. I sat out back of the house. There's an airport back there, and I was just watching it, and the sun was back there. And a little car pulled up next to me, and some teenage Indian fucker with braces comes over and threatens me with a gun. I started laughing because it was so ridiculous. Like, what? Because first he asked me what I was doing, and I started to tell him. He's like, I don't give a fuck. I'm like, then why are you asking me questions? And then he fucking does this. Get out of here. I'm like, huh. I didn't respond to that. He walks away, tough guy gets back in his car and goes away. And I fucking kept sitting there, because I'll do whatever the fucking I fucking well please. Piece of shit. Go ahead and fucking shoot me. Take my nothing. It's been a while since I had guns pointed at me. And last time I didn't laugh about it at the time, so this was kind of incongruous and unnecessary. But prior to this incident, an old man had been driving by and he was photographing me in some detail, probably just letting me know he was doing that. And I talked to him for a minute. He said, look, it's a drug spot. People come out here and shoot up. People die. People get shot. I convinced him in short order that I was not a junkie, and then he was nice enough. Then he went away somewhere, and he came back, and I talked to him a little more after the incident with the other bitch, and he knew who they were, and he's like, you go there and park here right in front of my house. You'll be fine here. So I did that. And that other car comes back, and they live right next door. After this old man was telling me stories about them, and he starts to walk back over, so this time I'm filming him. And he sees that I'm filming him, and the other old man comes out with his hand on his gun. And they turn around and go back the other way, so they've already got some fucking history. I'm minding my fucking business. I'm not doing anything. Looking at my fucking phone, waiting for time to pass so I can get the fuck out of Winslow. Then I go in this shitty house and try to round up Tom's stuff. It's not as simple as being in the two places where Tom said. Pretty sure I got everything. Might have got one or two Emmanuel's things, I'm not sure, but I got the things that I knew belonged to Tom and got the fuck out. And now everything smells like piss. What the fuck? So I'm gonna wipe the dust of this shitty little town off of my heels, and I'm only ever gonna come here if I stop at the coffee shop on the highway or the Walmart. Because this here, this ghetto, and they weren't the only people that approached me. Somebody else did too. He was just far nicer about it. But people come right the fuck up and get into your business in a way that they never did in Chicago. And bear in mind too, almost every time I've ever had guns pointed at me, it was cops. So they're not usually going to shoot you, but you don't know with randoms. Leaving Winslow. Fuck Winslow.